Thanks for joining us for KBOI 2 News Midday. I'm Kelsey Anderson. Now to your top 11 stories at 11 o'clock. There was a large police presence and a traffic issue on 27th Street near West Jefferson this morning. Police tell KBOI they responded to a call reporting a battery with a possible weapon in the area. When officers arrived, they closed 27th Street for a short time and questioned two people inside a home who knew each other. Officers say minor injuries were reported. Idaho has a new Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court. Justice Jim Jones was sworn in just about an hour ago. The ceremony took place at the Idaho Supreme Court. The event also recognized the service of former Chief Justice Roger Burdick. Heads up Meridian residents, if your water is slightly brown, water crews say it has to do with a water main break last night. This happened in the area of Locust Grove and Fairview. The break was fixed quickly, but some residents encountered low pressure and brown water. The city of Meridian says the water is safe. Residents can clear the water by flushing their cold water faucets. BLM investigators believe two fires south of Marsing were started by recreational gunfire, and they're now looking for the people responsible. The two brush fires erupted almost simultaneously this weekend. A spokeswoman for the BLM says the Map Rock fire grew to a little more than 58 acres. The Scout fire expanded to 33 acres. Two people were rescued from the Boise River. This happened yesterday at about 7 o'clock near Pebblebrook Lane and Riverside. The Boise Fire Department says they got a call from a passerby on the Greenbelt who said there was a boy trapped under a log.
Initially, it was one subject in the water. We got on location and we actually had two victims. We had some passerbys that were on the Greenbelt that initiated an attempt and were able to go grab those subjects.
A woman and a teenager were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Captain Christensen says the citizen who rescued the individuals did everything right. First, he called 911 and then he went into the river to rescue the victims. A woman is facing animal cruelty charges after dozens of her cats were found inside a hot car over the weekend. Police say the inside of the car reached 120 degrees. Officers found 28 cats inside the vehicle, but 8 of them had died before they could be rescued. The remaining cats were given first aid and taken to a local shelter where they are now in good condition. Troopers say there is a spike in deadly traffic crashes on Idaho roads compared to the same time last year. The Idaho Statesman reports there were 45 traffic fatalities from Memorial Day to July 29th. That number is 60% higher than this time last year. An ISP spokeswoman says many of those crashes involved speeding, distracted driving, and failure to wear a seatbelt. A state of emergency is issued in California as 25 wildfires burn throughout the state. The largest fire is just north of Sacramento. Flames have consumed more than 60,000 acres and destroyed 24 homes. Thousands of residents are evacuated. We'll have an in-depth report on this coming up in just minutes. And High Aldi is just a memory this morning. The week-long event came to an end last night. The event only comes to Boise every 5 years and brings people from all over the world to the Treasure Valley to celebrate their heritage. The people we spoke with say this year was the best they've ever seen. We'll have a wrap-up of the Basque festivities coming up in just minutes. Local artists worked high and low to redo some of the murals that line Freak Alley. It's the 5th year for this annual event.
I went to BSU for an art degree, and it's just nice to be able to be so fully creative again, and just so many people, and the energy down here just gets really hopping and really fun.
The unveiling is this coming Saturday. The public is invited to attend. And we're seeing some relief in the pumps in Idaho. According to AAA, prices in the Gem State are down 4 cents from a week ago. The average price for a gallon right now, $3. The national average, $2.65.